Hi, this is Jesse Hurt with the Real Financial Group. I'm here again with my good friend Martin Drummond. He's a publisher with Best Version Media. This is video 3 of 4 on our economic injury loan informational sessions. Again, I just want to quickly remind you that I'm a certified financial planner and Martin is a publisher, and these video series are public service announcements. We are not accountants or attorneys. Please consult with your accountant or attorney with the information provided here. Martin, there was a couple items from our last video that you wanted to continue on some of the risks.
Right. In the list of things that borrowers would have to observe are a couple of very interesting things I think you should know going in. One of them that says you cannot relocate your business without written permission of the SBA. So basically, if the community changed and your market's changed, and most of your clients or customers are coming from an area that's an hour away, and you want to relocate there and use any of these proceeds to help in that process, you can't do that. Any of the money that you use has to be used in the town where you're at. And so you need to know that going in. And for many of you, that'll be totally okay. But if you ever plan on relocating your business, you better be aware of that restriction. The other thing that I found very interesting is the limitation on the use of the proceeds the SBA gives to you. It says you cannot make any distribution of assets, you can't give a loan, you can't give a gift, you can't give bonuses to employees without the SBA's written permission. And so if it's your pattern to give a Christmas bonus to your employees, well, you can't do that unless the SBA gives you written permission that you can do that. Mm-hmm. And they're probably going to want to see your financial records beforehand to make sure, in their view, that there's enough money for you to do that. Again, we're not saying don't do that, but we're saying you need to know going in that's what might happen.
Yeah, be very aware of what's going on. And this video was our default video. There's a whole section 4 here on the loan application on things that cause default of the loan. If you don't pay any taxes due, if there are any civil actions brought against your business or your business brings against another party, which is a very worrisome point because businesses get sued all the time.
Absolutely.
Right. And the SBA doesn't want to be on the hook, I guess, for but the language is very vague. One of the things that, for me as a financial advisor, that we do a lot of planning for partnerships, and one of the restrictions is at death of any of the signers of the loan is considered in default, which if you have 3 or 4 business owners, even more than one, it doesn't really matter, but 4 business owners that all signed on the loan and one of them passes away, the entire loan is considered in default, which brings buy-sell agreements, which we do a lot of, really into the spotlight. If you don't have a backup plan for the death of one of your principal owners or signers on the loan, it could cause an incredible issue for you, especially because it's an SBA loan. And so if you're trying to get another SBA loan, you're in default on a current one. There's no help there for you. And so because it's not well written exactly what that means, it's definitely something that I would flag for you to consider.
And one of the things the note restricts in terms of prompting a default is if you sell any asset that's listed as a collateral item, that triggers a default. Mm-hmm. And many small businesses have equipment. It might be pressure washer, it might be a backhoe, it might be a delivery van, whatever the case might be. And one of the business owners, in the course of doing business, everybody's busy. Somebody says, hey, I'll buy that truck from you. I'll buy that backhoe from you. I really need mine. Quit. I need one. Okay, I'll sell it to you. He might not think, but I better check with the SBA first. Well, if that asset is gone and you can't very well go back in time and the SBA finds out about it, that could be a problem. Mm-hmm. And of course, you can't sell anything without having it appraised to make sure they feel their collateral is being compensated for appropriately. So you just really need to be careful and get expert advice before you go into this. Mm-hmm. And that's why I came to talk to Jesse early on, because I didn't want to give advice on my own, and neither one of us want to give certified advice as a tax advisor or an attorney. We're trying to help you.
Yeah, remember, we don't distribute these loans. We're not accountants, we're not attorneys, we don't do a fee for service to help you navigate this. But this is just something that we just wanted to make you very aware of, so that you could go and find the resources and talk to people who can help navigate you through this. Because a lot of business owners took this money thinking they were going to need it, right? When we went into this COVID pandemic, none of us really knew how long it would last or how significant we'd be impacted. And we know personally several businesses that received large sums of money, but yet didn't really have any downturn in their business. And so because the money was taken with the presumption that there would be, and there wasn't, how will the SBA treat that moving forward?
Right.
So that you're aware that, if it's a low interest loan from the government, and yes, it could be very beneficial to you, but it also could be very detrimental to you, especially as we come out of this downturn and into what we hope to be a very significant increase in the economy. Your hands will be tied with having this existing SBA loan. So we hope you find this helpful. The fourth and final video we'll get out in a few days. What we'll do is we'll do a quick overview of everything that we've discussed, and then provide you with some resources that are available to you to help you navigate these loan programs that are available to you. So I hope you find this helpful. Thanks again for joining us.
One other thing, Jesse, if any of you know somebody who has taken out one of these loans, or you have, and you'd be willing to share with us your experiences, that we might be able to pass on the useful information to others, please reach Jesse at his office, Real Financial Group, and Jesse's going to give you the phone number here that you can call and share that information with him.
Yeah, so the phone number here is a 772-200-5254, or you can contact us via therealfinancialgroup.com through our website, just a contact us page. We'd love to talk with you, bring you on as a guest. We can either just provide the information you provided us with your experience, or we have you on via Zoom.
That would be great.
Or in person, depending on what you want. I mean, we'd love to help as many people as we can by just providing them information. A lot of us don't have the opportunity to really connect with other people who are going through the same thing, right? So this would be a great time for you to help others.
Absolutely.
While you help yourself. All right.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you for joining us, Martin. Again, we'll have one more video on this later in the week. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.